Hey there! Let's begin with a couple of easy riddles to kickstart your brain.
Yeah.
Two Danes are walking around Copenhagen. One Dane is the father of the other Dane's son. How are the two Danes related? They must be husband and wife. On a Saturday afternoon, Martin was walking around the neighborhood with his sister Jane. Martin saw a girl across the street and said, "It's my niece." Jane said, "Well, but that's not my niece. How is it possible?" The girl is Jane's daughter. Meet Niles. He has as many sisters as he has brothers. This is one of his sisters, Sophie. She has twice as many brothers as she has sisters. How many girls and boys are there in the family? There are 4 boys and 3 girls, so each boy has 3 brothers and 3 sisters, and each girl has 4 brothers and 2 sisters. Let's play Would You Rather?
Yeah.
Beware, you'll have to make really hard choices in this game. So here's the first question. Would you rather lose your hearing or your voice? Make your choice. So if you decided to lose your hearing, you prefer giving over receiving. If you chose to lose your voice, it means that you live in harmony with yourself. Here's your next choice, being the only person on Earth or having others constantly pick on you. If you chose the first option, you're most likely afraid of pain. If you pick the second option, you're confident and have your life together. And here's the last one. You're on the highest floor of a very tall skyscraper. Would you rather drop a phone or a kitten? If you chose the kitten, I'm not proud of you. But the good news, the kitten was saved by another person. If you chose a phone, good job. They are easier to replace and won't cuddle with you on a bad day anyways. To answer this question, you need to think outside the box, so beware. A man was pushing his car. He stopped when he reached a hotel, and he knew immediately that he had gone bankrupt. What's going on here? The man pushing the car is playing Monopoly. His game piece is a car. He has just reached someone else's hotel, and he can't afford to pay for it. There's a surgeon working in a hospital who has a brother who is a lawyer. What is the relation of the surgeon to the brother who is a lawyer, if brother isn't the correct answer? The surgeon is the lawyer's sister. Esme was having a walk in the forest, but this time she didn't get lost. Here it was, her way home. But she chose to take a different route, the route to a witch's house. She had a riddle for the witch. Esme took a small magic stone, put it in an empty glass bottle, and closed it with a cork. How can the witch take the stone out without taking the cork out or smashing the bottle? The witch should push the cork into the bottle and then take the stone out. Well, since Esme paid her a visit, the witch had a riddle for Esme too. She took 6 glasses and placed them in a row. The first 3 glasses were full. There were potions in them. The other 3 glasses were empty. Esme could touch and move just 1 glass at a time. How should she arrange the glasses so that no full glass stands next to another full one, and no empty glass stands to another empty one, using the least number of moves? Esme will only need 1 move. She needs to pick up the second glass, pour the potion into the 5th one, and put it back in its place. It was Lizzie's birthday. After school, right before she was about to head home, she checked her locker and found a strange note there. Unfortunately, the note didn't make any sense, and she couldn't understand it. Can you help her figure it out? The sentences in the note are just reversed. Lizzie should read the note backward, and here's what she'll get. Dear Lizzie, happy birthday! We have a surprise for you. Meet us by the fountain as soon as you figure out this note. Sounds exciting. Hopefully figuring it out didn't take her too long. Okay, great job. Now it's time for good old matchstick riddles. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here's the first one. This is the figure you need to work with. Your task is to remove 8 matches to leave just 2 squares that don't touch. Here's how you should do it. Did you get it right? Okay, now, see this pattern? At the moment, it points up by moving just 3 matchsticks. Make it point to the bottom. I'll give you some time, and you can also pause the video. Okay, here's the solution. How long did it take you to figure it out? Okay, no matches this time, but there are figures. Can you figure out the ratio of the small red triangle to the big white one? It's easier than it seems. Think outside the box. To figure it out, you just need to rotate the red triangle like this. Now you can see that 3 more triangles of the same side can fit in. So, 4 in total. So, the ratio is 1 to 4. Let's check how attentive you are. I'll show you an apartment, and your task is to figure out the profession of the person who lives there.
Yeah.
You think it's easy? Well, let's see how well you can do. Keep your eyes wide open. Here's the first apartment. Who do you think lives there? See those ballet shoes? It must be a ballerina's house. Okay, well done. Here's the next house. Do you think you can figure this one out? Pay attention to the wall. There's a whole board with photos, cut out newspaper articles, and so on. I think it's a detective's house. Here's the next one. I think this one is harder, but we'll see what you have to say. What's your call? There are some paper models of buildings on the desk, so my bet is that an architect lives here. What was your guess? I hope you like it because I have another house for you. Pay attention to details and try to figure this one out too. What is your best guess? Look, there's a top hat, a rabbit in a cage, a magic wand, and other weird objects here. It seems like this apartment belongs to a magician. Okay, here's the last house for today. Keep your eyes wide open. Do you see anything that could give you a hint? Yes, take a look out the window. There's a cow and a horse and a couple of pigs in the field nearby. I believe this person is a farmer living on a farm. Did you get it right? 4 people are in an escape room, and this is their last task. They are placed this way. 3 people are one behind another. The first person doesn't see anyone. The second can only see the first person, and the third person can see both of them. The fourth person stands behind the wall. They can't see anyone, and no one can see them. These people know that each of them is wearing a hat and that there are 2 white hats and 2 black hats. They will win if one of them calls out the color of their own hat, but they can't communicate in any way. After a minute, one of them figures it out correctly. Who? Person D sees a white hat and a black hat, so she can't be so sure about the color of her own hat, so she doesn't say anything. Person C realizes that it must be because her and B's hats are of different colors. So, seeing that B is wearing a white hat, she realizes that she must be wearing a black one and shouts, "Black!"
That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.